Peter Terpstra.
Let's talk about sports and let's talk about race. You can do both. Now, the Johnstown basketball team is one of the top programs in the area. It's also one of the most diverse teams in the area. And as Jack Washer shows you, that can be a challenge all by itself.
Kids come over like, Coach, he called me the N-word.
Race has always played a part in Ryan Durham's life.
I'm a mixed kid. My mom is white, my dad is black. Being able to have both sides, being able to see things, it was a gift and a curse.
He played basketball for Greater Johnstown High School almost 20 years ago. Now he's a head coach.
I've been called, racial slurs, my whole entire life. And, you get used to it to a certain point, but it still angers you.
He says it's still happening 20 years later.
There hasn't been a season that I've coached yet that I haven't had multiple games and multiple players be called the N-word. And it's very frustrating to try to explain to a 15, 16, 17-year-old kid about how you cannot react, how you have to swallow and eat it and just focus on the game of basketball. You got to beat them on the court. And that's hard. That is hard. We've had kids get spit on.
But his message of restraint is clear to his players.
If I got to take you out of this game, they're winning. They won. They got in your head, and now you can't play. So instead of maybe yanking them out of the game and having those one-on-one discussions that we can obviously have at the end of the game, this is a situation that requires, complete, utter focus and control, because you never know when that situation is going to happen again.
Durham knows racism won't end overnight, but with what's happening nationwide the past few weeks, he sees changes coming.
This time just feels different. Something changed here. And I think this time we're actually going to get some progress on some things dealing with racism in this country.
Reporting in Johnstown, I'm Jack Washer for WTAJ Sports.
Now, Durham says he's happy these conversations are going on, but he was also happy about some other news today coming out of Harrisburg. And let's